Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today, this afternoon, June the 1st, here in sunny Arizona. Today I wish to talk about brain detoxification. About 10 years ago, maybe slightly more than that, it was demonstrated that the brain has its own lymphatic system. It is called the glymphatic system. All the toxins, metabolites, heavy metals, whatever has accumulated in our brains, it is flushed down through this lymphatic system. And where does the lymph go? It goes here in the so-called deep cervical nodes or lymph nodes. These nodes are located between the carotid artery and the jugular vein. You cannot feel them, but you can feel the carotid artery. It's pulsating. You see in all the movies when they try to see whether the guy lying on the street is alive or dead, well, they feel the pulsation here in the carotid artery. So next to the carotid artery, just behind the carotid artery and the jugular vein, there are these lymph nodes. Now, what is the problem? The problem is that these lymph nodes, they also drain the lymph from the mouth, from the nose, from the throat. And so quite often they become congested, they become clogged, because we all have little infections, a little running nose, a little sore throat. It's very, very common. So they become clogged and congested. And this slows down the flow of lymph from the brain. So toxins, metabolites, heavy metals, whatever, they accumulate in the brain. They cannot be removed efficiently. So how can we counteract this? Well, as you know, years ago, I developed the Bravo products. And after the Bravo yogurt, we can call it so, I developed the Bravo Cream. Here it is, the Bravo Cream. And the Bravo Cream helps a lot in this context. So you may think, how is it possible that the cream helps with brain detoxification? Well, the Bravo Cream contains GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, the most important inhibitory neurotransmitter in our brains, and not only in our brains, it also works on the periphery. It contains chondroitin sulfate, microbial chondroitin sulfate, not derived from shark or cow cartilage. And chondroitin sulfate is a very powerful delivery system, and in addition, it has its own anti-inflammatory immunomodulatory properties. And also it contains all the Bravo formula, all the Bravo metabolites, all the microbes, all the postbiotics of the Bravo, including GCMF. And you may think, how does a cream help? Well, the cream helps if it is administered in a very peculiar way, with a massage. With a massage going from the angle of the jawbone down here towards the Adam's apple. In men, you can see this quite prominent, but also everybody has the thyroid cartilage, it is called. So with a unidirectional massage from up to down, you can massage not much the lymph nodes, but all the lymphatic vessels, and you have a kind of a suction effect. So essentially you pull the lymph that goes from the brain down, and then it is eliminated. And if you do this massage with the cream, you also exploit all these immunomodulatory properties of the cream, plus the effects of the Bravo formula, plus the effects of GABA, the gamma-aminobutyric acid, that, as I said, is the most important inhibitory neurotransmitter that we have in our bodies. And when could you do this to optimize the brain detoxification? I would say before bedtime. About 30 seconds, 1 minute, you don't need much more of this massage in this direction from up to down. And if you do this before bedtime, you have a number of benefits, because it is during sleep that naturally, physiologically, the brain detoxifies itself, particularly during the phase that is called REM, rapid eye movement sleep, when we dream essentially. And when we dream, not because of the dreaming in itself, but during that phase, the brain detoxifies itself. So if before going to sleep, before dreaming, you open these lymphatic vessels, you decongest these deep cervical nodes, you help the brain detoxifying itself. And of course, with detoxification, all the benefits came. Clarity, memory, learning, focus, good activity, balance of activities, and so on and so on. So today I just wanted to share with you. It's not a secret. I mean, we have published this for many years. We have told this at innumerable conferences, but it's not something that is very well known. So today I wanted to share with you this little secret. Next time I will talk about the effects of the cream on the REM sleep, on the healthy sleeping habits, but this will be for another time. Thank you so much for your time and attention.